What is happening, guys? This is Wasim back with another eFootball 2023 video. Today we are going to be having a little bit of a review of what we've seen so far in this game, and unfortunately with each update it seems to be getting worse. Let's just have a quick look at my team over here. You can have a look. I've changed formations, playing styles, everything so many times. The game just feels so robotic. At the moment, I've turned these off. Normally have these on different players and settings. These are my subs at the moment. Trying Thiago Silva, drop Khan to the bench, signed Bruno Fernandes and Mount the other day, and maxed him out. Trying that, got Kimmich at right back now, and this is what my reserves is looking like as well at the moment. And obviously, quite a lot of players on really good form as well in the reserves, but it's just not happening in this game. I'm not sure what's going on. It's very, very depressing. What we're going to do is we are going to go into a Dream Team match, and we're just going to do the events because I think they end tonight, and I've got one that I haven't done at all. So there's a lot of points up for grabs in this one. I think there's a lot of GP you get for this, and you might even, I think you get training points as well. So very handy, 10,000 EXP. Very, very depressing. I'm going to play a game and see how long this takes. This is straight from the heart. I'm not sure if I'm going to even edit this. But this game, man, what have they done to this game? When it first came out, they had how many years? 2 years, 3 years, something like that in order to fix this game, sort this game out. They gave us a PES 2021 update and all that good stuff, but to no avail, nothing from it. They had so much time to make it. They made this game. They got us excited. All this little stuff was coming out. And then as the game came out, it was just absolutely bugged and crashed. The graphics were a joke. People on FIFA were laughing at us. We don't deserve this as eFootball, as PES players, as fans. I'm 27 years old. I've been playing PES since 2001 or 2000, I think. It was Pro Evolution Soccer 1. That I had, and that's where I started, and I've never left it since. But what they've done to us is crazy. So they released that game. It wasn't great, of course. They took it off. They said they're just going to scrap it, and then they re-released it, I think, in March or April, so about 6 months later. And when the game came out, it weren't bad, but we were promised lots of stuff. Just going to quickly change some of this up. When the game came out, they promised us so much, but they absolutely failed to deliver. There were things like a roadmap and stuff like that that they had planned, and it was just rubbish. They had Master League, which is everyone is craving for Master League. They haven't given us that. It's just failed attempt after attempt. You look at the game now and you think about the actual teams you're playing. Once again, everyone's got a very, very high rated team straight away. You can pay your way to a team, and don't get me wrong, I've bought packs as well. That's just the nature of it. I started doing YouTube and I thought packs would help obviously with content and stuff like that, and coins and all that stuff, but people can just buy the best team. Then you got people buying sort of the best players, or the sort of iconic moment players, the special players, and spending stupid amount of money of the hard-earned money on the game, and Konami's not rewarding them. Some people, don't get me wrong, are able to in a few packs, but for the majority of what I've seen on YouTube, their wallets are being absolutely wiped on this game because they're trying to get the best players, and it's just not happening for them. So that's really, really disappointing with this game. But going back to that first, when it came out, I think in March, when they sort of revamped it, March, April time, gave it another 6 months or so, and they released the game. And actually at that point I really, really enjoyed the game. I started playing it, and I thought it was quite good. I might commentate on this game a little bit as well, or just explain. That's one example. Lost the ball and he's clean through on goal like that straight away. But like I said, they started this game and it was a bad start, and then they sort of re-released it in March, and the game started to become a little bit more enjoyable again. You can run, you can dribble. We had completely lost dribbling in eFootball or PES over the years. You run out of play and there's no way that you could sort of tackle them. No way that you can dribble past them, rather. It just became really hard, really sluggish. Everyone just spammed the L1X if you're on PlayStation, the quick 1-2. or the ball over the top, and that's it, you were in. And this game became a bit more technical, I feel. You have to really think your passes, you have to make sure your pass is on point. You could actually dribble and you were rewarded for skills. It's a little example there, not too bad. He's missed it, but it wasn't a bad attempt by Coleman. And it was all going good, and then with each update it just started to feel more rubbish, and we had these different versions, 1 point whatever coming out, and just different versions coming out, and honestly it was getting really bad. That's just a prime example of one thing I'm going to really rant about, and it's just the dribbling is just sort of gone in this game. That 1v1 ability to be able to beat a person has completely gone. I've seen a lot of people talk about it online. A lot of people in the eFootball PES space out there on YouTube. Keep going, you're doing amazing. There's a lot of guys I watch and I respect on eFootball. Can't remember everyone's names, but I think there's a guy, Spoony, there's PES Universe. Obviously, shout out to Lely, who was the inspiration behind my channel, who helped me quite a bit when I was thinking about making a channel. So big love to Lely. And there's quite a few other guys I watch on YouTube and this sort of stuff. And they talk about the same sort of issues, and their followers, I read comments of people, and I'm quite invested in the game. Reading the comments, the ability to dribble in this game is just gone. You go 1v1, that left joystick, whatever, they had it perfect. I use arrows, people use joystick. You were able to dribble, you could stop, start, you could read trick and feint, and stuff like that. And that's just completely gone from this game. And it's unfortunate. You play with really high dribblers. My Neymar, obviously, I'll give the ball to Neymar in a minute, and you'll see the exact thing that I'm talking about. You just cannot beat a player anymore in this game, and they really need to sort this out. They have to sort this out for the user experience, because we are all suffering. People online are messaging and writing it, and quality of games as well. It becomes boring. I would much rather an opponent dribble past me, okay, and do me with a skill or trick or whatever it is, or a feint, and get away and cross it, or beat me 1-on-1 and score like that, then have to do 1-2s or just a straight through ball through the middle. That's also something that is wrong with this game. The middle spaces are absolutely crazy. It's massive holes in the middle of the park, and people are just doing a straight through ball in there. Here's a prime example of Neymar. Look how stiff it is. Just about got away from him there. And that's the problem with this. It's just so stiff. One thing that is actually really good, and it's that pass over there. It's absolute sitter missed by Mbappe. Come on! Is that stunning pass. And there are a few positives I want to talk about as well in this game. One is that stunning pass, the cross type thing, and stunning kick. I think that is absolutely outstanding. I have really enjoyed. He's missed an absolute sitter. I've really enjoyed using that feature, that mechanism in this game. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's really enhanced the game. You can get some amazing crosses, and crosses are really rewarded in this game. The aerial ability is excellent. For the last few PESs, eFootball, whatever you want to call them, aerial ability has been so difficult to score a header. So difficult. But it's been so much better. You can score on the volley, half volley. People swing it in. And that way you can score some really excellent top goals. So hats off to Konami for that, or the producers, the guys who make the game at eFootball, the team, because that's an excellent feature. And one of the best features was the dribbling, which is completely gone. So that's just a real shame over there. Another thing I wanted to... That's a goal for him. Good finish. Look at that. Just parried it straight. Thinking about goalkeepers now, and actually that's another point. That save there, that was easily an opportunity for De Gea to parry it to his left. Okay, either he could have parried it out for a throw-in or towards that direction, or worst case scenario, he could have hit it out for a corner. But what does he do? He puts a big left hand out, and his direction, his hand movement is in such a position in which once it hits his hand, it's going to come straight back out to the attacker and a tap in. And you get a lot of tap-ins like that. A lot of people spam the finesse shot, the R2 shot, because they know keeper's going to parry it out, and then that's an easy free goal for them. So that's another thing that they need to sort out with this game. Another issue is, and this has been going on for a very long time, is the kickoff glitch. They have not sorted out that kickoff glitch, and it's not good because it is absolutely killing the user experience here. I'm going to go for goal here. Probably a bit more power. I would have had something maybe. That's also honestly really detrimental to the game. You work hard, you get a goal back, or you make a comeback, and then you've got 11 players behind the ball, and what happens? They take kickoff, and within 2 or 3 players have gone past your 11 players. Somehow they go through your whole team, and then they score a goal, and that is also really annoying. So hopefully they'll be able to patch that up a bit and sort that out, so we're not conceding kickoff goals, because we aren't, or not everyone is like Real Madrid against PSG. If anyone remembers that counter kickoff glitch where Benzema scored his hat-trick goal, I was screaming my head off. I remember my dad was going crazy as well, like what the hell happened? He thought I was having a heart attack, but that's just football for you. This should be a goal. Yeah, 1-1, we'll take that. Just something we saw there, I don't know if you'll be able to see in this replay. No, he's not going to show us. Is L2. That L2 is such a cheat code, it's unbelievable. One of the things about this game is that the passing was meant to be really good, and the dribbling was meant to be really good, and it's meant to be really realistic, and all that fancy stuff, all that gibberish Konami sold us with, and the eFootball producers. But in this game, it is so difficult to string passes together without the ball being intercepted. And this guy has... Referee! This guy's completely gotten rid of my argument there. But that passing ability in this game is gone. People just stick their leg out and hold L2, and they stick the leg out and they intercept. If you're playing against people like... Oh, what a penalty miss. Playing against people like Conte and especially people like Vieira and sort of taller players in the middle of the park, it's sometimes nigh and impossible to get the ball. That ball is meant to be to Mount, and that's a prime example. He's trying to give it to, I think, Goretzka there. So that also needs sorting out. And yeah, the pass in this are not very good at all. It's so frustrating. What the hell is going on here? And that's something I really want them to sort out. You put a full power pass in and it hardly moves anywhere. And I'll show you an example. That's full power. Look how slow that is. That's full power. Look how slow that is. That's not too bad. That's a switch. Not a great switch. That's full power. And yeah, I understand that if you do that stunning kick thing, it's going to be a more powerful pass, but they need to sort that out, because that is also something that takes away from the experience. This is meant to be a game, especially people who play referee, people who play possession game. That is not helpful for them at all. So that's also something that needs sorting out. When this game came out, revamped in... Good finish. Game came out revamped in February or March or whatever it may have been. Something that was really good was the aspect of being able to beat your opponent, go 1-on-1, the passing, the moving, the dribbling, the finishing, all that good stuff. And then it's just been sort of, with each update, it's been taken away from us, and that's really unfair. This needs to be sorted out from the producers ASAP. That's a sitter. That would have been a good goal, but he's mild offside. Those were some of the points that I can honestly think of at the moment. There are so many other things with this game that I would love for them to sort out, but they just don't. Even you look at live form, I think it was Varane, outstanding performance against Liverpool. Referee! Varane, absolute outstanding performance against Liverpool, and played excellently against, I think, Southampton as well, and he gets a D form, and it's stuff like that that they need to really look at as well. I don't know who sits there and looks at the form, but honestly, Konami, if you're looking for someone to do that job, I don't mind doing that if it's a part-time basis, even full-time joining your team, because I watch football. I'm not sure the guys there watch football as well. So many players who are in really good form and they get absolutely poor ratings, which is another thing that they need to really sort out, and I wish they did. If you look at the game at the moment in terms of the different playing styles, they work quite well. I do like that. When you play possession football, your players aren't just going to keep running, going berserk and running in behind and stuff like that, because that's not really how possession game works. That is so poor. Oh my god. Referee! Let us off there. Come on. He took a shot. He missed it. The playing styles work quite well. The different playing styles are reflective of... oh my god, straight red card of different teams and stuff like that, and different players and personalities, which is also quite good and quite enjoyable. So that's something I also take my hat off to Konami for, because that's something that we've lost in previous eFootballs and stuff, and even with player positioning and stuff, it is getting better. I feel with updates and stuff like that. But then again, this most recent update, it just feels like with defending, you just hold L2 and you are going to win the ball. Every single person in this game seems to have Antonio Rudiger, that new card, and I can get him, and you know what, I don't know if I will. I can get him. I've got 5-star nominated contract. I can max him out, but I probably won't, because he's not one of my favourite players. I support Real Madrid, die-hard Real Madrid fan, been supporting them since R9 joined. I was about, what's the 2002 World Cup? That's my first real memory of football. I think I was 8 years old, so I've supported them since then. I don't like Rudiger just because he's a Real Madrid player. I'm not going to big him up. I think he plays well in a back three, back four, what Real Madrid play. I don't know what he's going to do. I like the combination of Militao, and lovely little goal there, but that's another example of poor goalkeeping that they need to sort out. Could have punched that out and he just taps it straight into Bruno's pathway. But yeah, without this going on around the tangent, because that's not what we're here for. I'm not sure how Rudiger's going to perform in a back four. I like the idea of Alaba and Militao as the defenders, but we are going to get these guys, or Rudiger now is playing, so let's see what happens. I've gone on about so many, oh my god, negatives in this game. It's unbelievable. And I would love to find some more positives. I know I've mentioned some positives in this, or about this game, but I cannot think of too many more. I've been playing PES since, like I mentioned, PES 1. There's probably players out there who've been playing since, was it called International Superstar Soccer or something, in the 90s and stuff like that. So there's guys with maybe more early experience than me, or whatever it may be, but I have played every single eFootball without fail. I remember when my clubs came out, and I was at university at the time, and what did I do? I spent 300 or 400 pounds of my uni loan as part of one of my loans, or maintenance loan or something, where you get a bit of a bursary. I spent 400 on coins, and I got Gertza and I got Robin. I remember those black balls used to spin and stuff like that. And I think that's about it, to be honest, from the good players. So that was my experience there. It's absolutely crazy. I've never done anything since. And if I were you, I would not waste that. Maybe just get a normal pack where it costs you about... That's another goal. I'm not hardly using the low cross in this game, the circle, so that's faring well. Yeah, I would advise you to go crazy on coins. Maybe, because this is a free game, if you want to treat yourself, to spend the 40 quid, those coins, and throughout the season you'll be able to make a lot of coins. I think the 40 pounds, I don't know what it is in dollars and yen and stuff like that. I think it was was it 8,000 or 7,000 coins, or I can't remember how many. I may have completely got it wrong. I have no idea, but that is also that could be a treat for you, and you can get better players and stuff like that. One thing I do like about this game is I feel that a lot of new players can become good at this game, and I've come across new players in my stream, or they say they're new streams and stuff like that. I'm playing online, so they claim, and it is more of a level playing field, I think, because people are able to get used to this game. It's very different, I feel, to... Oh, look at... That's just Neymar. Look how slow it is. There's no sharp cuts, no sharp turns. And that's just killing me in this game. That should have been to Mbappe. Why is he giving it to Valverde or Goretzka, sorry. That's my point. Whoever that was it Mount or Bruno? God knows. But that's my point in this game. It's so frustrating when they do stuff like that. Miles out of position. We've got to defend this without life. Excellent. Let's just get it out. Mbappe long ball. So yeah, I feel a lot of new players can play this game and get used to it and play really well, and all that good stuff. So that's something I like about this game. That is an outstanding ball. Oh my god. Back pass maybe? No. So that's a positive because then hopefully it brings new players in and stuff like that. And hopefully if people are wanting to start the game now, they're not discouraged with everyone's absolute OP team. And I like this stuff that they've got, like these contracts. Oh my god! Yep, I love that. I like these nominating contracts, the 3, 4, 5-star ones, even the lower ones as well. I think you get 2-star contracts. You can get some good players, you can build a team and stuff like that. So that's really good, it's really encouraging, it's really promising, and hopefully it'll bring a new influx of new players into eFootball, into the eFootball space and community, and hopefully it will grow and get back to those amazing heights it had around PES 5, PES 6, those sort of days. I went into an exchange shop the other day, a couple of days ago, and I went to the PS2 section just to have a look, and we had all the Pro Evolution Soccer. They had Pro Evolution Soccer 1, I think it was 2 maybe, I can't remember seeing it. PES 3 with Pierluigi Collina, the referee, pointing. I think PES 4 had, I'm sure it had Totti as part of the cover. PES 5 was, I think, Henri Terry. PES 6, I think, Adriano. PES 8 was it Owen and Ronaldo, maybe. I can't remember all the other covers for all the other PESs, but it was just sort of nostalgia and it brought back a lot of good memories. Whereas Trent's going to have to leave our squad for the time being. I think we'll get Cancelo in. Enjoy playing with Kimmich as right back. He's never really done it. But yeah, that's my little rant over. I've got this to do as well. Aim for 3 points, aim for 5 points. That's going to be my little rant over. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's a lot of negativity in here, but hopefully Konami will do the right thing. Give us back our dribbling, give us back our accurate passing, and I think we'll all be very happy with this game. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me what you think about this game. And also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Your love and support is much appreciated. The growth is slow, but we are slowly growing, and that's all down to you guys. So thank you very much. Hopefully this video will get out there and people will be able to see a true reflection of what a hardcore eFootball fan, a PES fan for the last 20 years or so of his life thinks about the game. Thank you very much. Take care and look after yourselves. Until next time.